morning everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel, welcome back to another video. The Wanderer returns, because you've just had me for the majority of the last couple of videos. I hope this is in focus. It looks a little blurry to be honest, but it's hard to tell because we're just going down a very windy, bumpy, awful country road. But anyway, we just thought that we'd start the video because we are on our way to a pumpkin patch. So we've never actually been to one before, but we just thought it'd be quite fun to go see what it's all about, see if we're missing out. Probably we're not, but just, yeah, basically see what it's all about. Maybe get some pumpkins. It's really not, there we go, it's focused now.
Hello.
Sorry if that whole clip was out of focus. But yeah, that's basically what we're on our way to do. So hope you guys enjoy and we'll see you in a bit. Hello, just about 5 minutes later we have left the pumpkin patch because the pumpkin picking finished last week, and in classic Jack and Corinne style we did not check the dates. So pumpkin picking is off the cards again this year for us, because the nearest one now is quite a drive away I think, and we're just gonna basically get our pumpkins from the supermarket.
Well, we haven't actually looked, but
no, but it's like 1 o'clock on a Saturday and it looks like it's gonna rain, and we'd like to go for a forest walk because we've been talking about it for a few weeks now. And to me that's a little bit more important than going to the pumpkin patch. So yeah, we're just gonna drive to our chosen location, put our wellies on and go for a little bit of a mooch about in the woods.
yeah, and then we're going to go to Asda afterwards to purchase a pumpkin, a couple of pumpkins, and then probably have the afternoon chilling at home.
That's what you think. So here's a brief summary of our afternoon. So we went to McDonald's, got a hot drink for our walk. We then drove to the woods, went for a little bit of a walk. It was just under 4k in the end. It was really, really nice through the woods, very muddy. So good job that we had the wellies. It actually got really, really hot in the end. I took my coat, but I had to wrap it around my waist. So it was nice actually to get a bit of warm weather. Then got home and you would have seen that we had this little unit, but it was a little bit rickety. So Jack needed to add a couple of support bits to it and just cut down a little bit of the wood. So he did that for me. He then had some punctures to repair, and I then did some bubble wrapping on the inside of the greenhouse just to try and retain some warmth through the winter, because as we all know, the temperature has dropped significantly over the last few days. We then had steak for dinner with chips and peas, and then we finished off watching Strictly on the sofa. So that was kind of how Saturday went, and then we will skip forward to pumpkin carving.
Hello then, people.
Hello everyone, welcome to Pumpkin Carving 2025. A little bit late in the day to be honest with you. It is Tuesday the 28th of October, and we bought these puppies on Saturday after our failed attempt at pumpkin picking, and we've run out of time Sunday, so we haven't had the chance to carve them, so we're going to do it tonight. So we're just going to quickly look up some ideas. Have you got an idea of what you're going to do, Jack?
Just looking, to be honest.
I've got an idea of what, but I just think that it's going to be quite difficult.
It's quite difficult because I don't know which face to do it on.
Yeah, I'm going to do mine on this
round bit, yeah.
Round bit. Maybe we do need a pen.
Or at least a skewer to like mark it.
In the right-hand drawer of the sideboard of the Sharpies, they're obviously thinner, aren't they?
At least we know if Corinne was ever a tattoo artist or getting a tattoo, she'd just happily that's it. Like, yeah, just make it up as you go along, just do it as you go.
It's all about being free.
No stencil.
What a child.
What am I doing? Just getting a pen?
Top right hand of the sideboard, there's loads of Sharpies.
Bottom right of the sideboard.
No, top right.
Top right of the sideboard. Yes, there is. I'll bring them all in.
You were in the coffee table, weren't you?
Yep. He never listens. He never listens to me.
We're not expecting anything less.
I'm not expecting anything more. Okay. Okie dokie.
Crikey. I'm not going to give up my day job for this, that's for sure. next year, Jackie, let's invest in the carving kits, because I feel like obviously they're smaller, like, tools, do you know what I mean? Whereas a knife blade is quite thick.
So we were just saying, someone on our estate, I'm going to throw shade on someone who we don't actually know.
Why are you going to do that?
No, was asking if they could borrow a bowl to give out the sweets. No, because I'm not actually throwing shade on them, which is fair enough. You know, they're saying they don't have kids, but they want to be involved. Whereas we don't have kids yet, but we're like the total opposite. We've done the decorations, we get the pumpkins. Well, obviously we've only lived together for, well, this will be our 3rd Halloween.
How sweet.
But we do, obviously, well, we've been together 5 years, but living in our house. But we've done a pumpkin every year each, and we decorate the house, and we get more decorations, and we do sweets and put a mask on and really get into the spirit of it, because it's, you know, it's nice for the kids. And I think
Jack's literally like been so extreme this year, and he's tied a skull to our spider's web.
Yeah, so we've got one of those big like rope spider's webs, and I decided that
maybe we'll show you guys our Halloween decks.
I just thought, you know, let's step it up. Let's step it up a gear. With our pumpkin choices this year, the stalks aren't very big for lifting the lid on and up. I'll show you the inspiration. See? Can you see that? And here is let's just have a comparison. Not too shabby. Here's Jack's progress so far. Do you want to use my knife now because it's smaller? No.
See, again, that's a scenario where because you've used a pen, you have to commit to cutting all of those little things there. Oh, I need to get rid of that gunk inside my man's eye. Had a change of design from Jack over here.
Yeah, just without the actual, like without a serrated knife or like, you know, something you can kind of
something smaller, because that it cuts too much because the blade, whereas the little carving tools, there was literally so many in the shop over the weeks, but we just didn't commit to getting them. I also feel like maybe they're not very strong, that's the problem.
Should have got my standing knife out of the truck.
Sure. Are you happy with that?
Where's my lid? Where does this lid fit? Yeah, other than just getting a bit out the inside.
Yeah, just because his mouth, he looks like he's being sick. How do they look? Do we need another one? Oh, they look good, I think, anyway. My eyes are a bit atrocious, to be honest. They're a bit close together, but hey ho, there we go. Pumpkin carving 2025 done.